The areas that relate to type 1 diabetes in which our research, I think, has been primarily focused are two. One is, again, as many will know, the immune processes that destroy the beta cells ultimately. This is an area in which we've begun to work intensively along with other investigators at Columbia, notably Dr. Megan Sykes, in trying to produce mice that actually recapitulate the disease of a specific individual patient. And this is being done by actually taking bone marrow from patients who have type 1 diabetes, where the cells that ultimately destroy the pancreas are produced, putting them into mice, and into those same mice transplanting insulin-producing cells that we have created from the skin of those patients, so that in those mice we can actually watch the natural history, if you will, the mechanism underlying the diabetes in those patients. We refer to these mice as mini-me's because they really are mini-me's of individuals who have type 1 diabetes. And as part of this project, and to some extent even independent from it, we have prepared from the skin of individuals with type 1 diabetes by taking very small biopsy samples, stem cells using special chemical techniques, and then converting those stem cells into insulin-producing cells, or what some would call beta cells. And in fact, the very first demonstration of the utility of this particular approach was conducted in two individuals from the Naomi Berrie Diabetes Center, two chronic type 1 diabetic patients who'd had the disease for over 20 years, who were not making any of their own insulin anymore. From their cells, in collaboration with investigators at Harvard, we actually managed to make cells that were producing insulin from those individuals. So we're now starting to use this combination of mouse models and the ability to make insulin-producing cells from individuals with type 1 diabetes and many other types of diabetes, by the way, to study the very basic, most fundamental mechanisms underlying the disease, with the ultimate goal, of course, being to try to reverse it in people who have it, and ultimately to prevent it in individuals who we know are likely to get it before they get it.